It kicked.
Oh, that shit to me. Oh, all right. I'm back. Y'all can hear me fine though, right?
Yeah, we hear you, man.
All right.
Welcome back to another episode of House of Auto Sports Podcast. My name is Wayne. I'm here with my guys Joe, Chubbs, Smooth. If you're on the YouTube right now, you see the new background, the new overlay. I did a little something. You feel me? I did a little something, man. In this episode, we'll be giving you a Super Bowl preview. Cam Newton says Brock Purdy isn't a top 10 player on the... he is the 10th best player on the 49ers. Kliff Kingsbury gets the OC job in D.C. Pro Bowl games recap, as well as early free agency preview. All right, guys, before we get started, hdsportspod everywhere. Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, and on the tube, House of Auto Sports Podcast, man. Everything's coming together, man. Some changes you'll see happening on the pod visually, clips-wise, and everything. So, you guys definitely tune in, and we definitely reward you guys, man. Fellas, y'all got anything y'all want to say before we go ahead and get started?
This is when we'll talk about it, Wayne. Because we're not going to make a segment about it. I just think it's stupid that a quote-unquote Hall of Fame coach, and when I say this, John Harbaugh, potential Hall of Fame coach, has to assign a guy to be a game management coach. So they sign a guy just to manage game time decisions. I don't understand that. Like, that's stupid. So if that was the move, fire his ass. Because what is he doing at this point? Nothing. He's just talking. My brother said he's talking to parents. I started laughing. But for real, I'm like sick of him. Like, that didn't make any sense to me. Like, you're a head coach. You've been coaching football for how many years? You won a Super Bowl. Why do you need to hire a guy to be a game management coach? Because you feel some type of way the media is getting on you because you sold two first seed seasons because of poor. You looking like you're a deer in headlights when the camera cuts to you. Like, I don't know. I just think it's stupid. That's how I feel right now. I just think the Ravens should have fired John Harbaugh if that was the direction they were about to go. We're gonna hire a guy to hold your hand and babysit you through the game. Like, that's how I feel. Stupid. How many other coaches in the NFL have a game management coach? I can't hear Wayne, but I don't hear Wayne at all.
Yeah, no.
Cook him, Joe.
Oh, I'm just sitting back and enjoying this, man.
I'm asking anybody know?
Go ahead.
Anybody know how many coaches have? I don't know. This seems like it's the first
we are
ever.
talking about John Harbaugh, who throws, I think, the worst challenge flags in NFL. We are talking about John Harbaugh, who Joey told you 2 years ago wasn't a great coach, and you refuted to believe that. We are talking about John Harbaugh, who is 1-8 in his last 9 matchups versus the Pittsburgh Steelers with lackluster quarterbacks.
He always bringing up Pittsburgh. Who cares about Pittsburgh?
We are talking about John Harbaugh, who's 1-3 in AFC Championship games. We are talking about John Harbaugh, who just can't seem to get it done. But all of this is to deflect the blame from Lamar anyway. So
look at you going back to him.
It's a deflection from the quarterback. That's all it is.
John going Harbaugh's back to Lamar. That's your favorite player.
Fumbling and throwing picks into triple coverage. You know what I'm saying?
Look.
That's nasty.
Look,
that fumble
Lamar saved his job. Lamar's also gonna get him fired. So it's gonna be safe.
Harbaugh gonna get himself fired.
Well, we'll see, man. We'll see. That 1-3 in the AFC Championship, that came off of a legendary defense and a great performance by Joe Flacco in the playoffs. So it's not much.
You understand 1-3, like that one. The roster, the locker room hated him. The defense hated him.
Yeah, that's what I was told.
I think
that's what I was told. It was called the mutiny.
Spoiled, but it's me personally. You guys.
I know. Well, you're spoiled because we're winning games and we're in good situations,
Yeah, I
right?
mean,
And
you
we're
guys
just
are just realizing that you're the Cowboys. Everything you guys say the Cowboys are, you guys are, and it's just hilarious to me.
Well, no, let's call them the Eagles because the Eagles won a championship at least.
Recently,
Because
they
because
did.
the Cowboys haven't won since
But
'93
the
or
Eagles been
'94. One
back
of
to the
them years.
championship though. That's the thing.
That is right. That is right.
And when their quarterback played his best year, they went to Super Bowl.
Wayne. You want to talk about my
Yeah.
team? Let's talk about yours.
No, we're not deflecting. Don't deflect. You brought up the
Let's talk about
hardball
yours.
talking.
Let's talk about
I'm just
yours.
saying. I'm just saying. Like I
I
think it's
know.
just funny.
All I
You guys
said,
are
all I
blaming
said
John
was
Harbaugh for
it's ridiculous that they had to make a hiring.
No,
That's
I
all
actually
I'm
think that's
saying.
hilarious too because I don't
That's
understand
ridiculous.
what's his job.
Super funny.
What is a game? What is it? What's the position called? Game
Let
plan
me
management.
Game management.
let me
It's
find this.
game management.
Let me
Game
find it.
management.
He's the game management role. So I don't know what that is. I feel like that's the head coach's job. Who is
That's
this?
what I think.
Who is this guy?
That's what. So Joe, what's his name? Roseberg, right?
Roseberg.
Jerry Roseberg used to be our special teams coach back when you remember we had Sam Koch punting the ball like 3 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
He took a job to be closer to his daughter that was in college or something.
Bro,
So
look. John
yeah, I think he was
Harbaugh
at
might as
Denver last
well.
year.
John Harbaugh might
Now
as
he's
well
back.
put on a mascot outfit and just go cheer on the
He
team.
should be
Because
Poe.
he's
Yeah,
not gonna
put
be
on
doing anything on the sideline. What is
be
he doing on the sideline?
He
Who
just
is he
He's just
talking
talking to
to?
the guys. Hey, let's go. Let's keep it together.
So I feel like that should be like an advisor role, not like an act. Like this is like he's a coach.
He's a coach.
So
Yeah.
he gonna be sitting in.
He hired somebody to do his job.
So Harbaugh's
It's
going to
tough.
be sitting there saying, "I think we should take a timeout," and this guy's going to overrule him and tell him no.
He's gonna be like, no, I don't think we should, John.
They'll be like, the guy's going to go to the ref and call the timeout himself, and tell him like, "What you doing?" He's like, "I don't like how we set up right here." That's what he's gonna tell him.
He started a wave. Other coaches is about to hire their game manager coaches.
He said,
John Harbaugh gonna be in the office like, "All right, let me see what
look,
speech." He's like, "All right, this is my speech for the
look.
coaches."
You know what's gonna happen? You know, Nick Sirianni's like, he's on to something. Nick Sirianni's like, hey, he's on to something. Hey, Big Don, come on.
Oh, dang.
Because
this
you
is
remember
hilarious.
that's what Sirianni was like. I'm the head coach of the football team. He says, because they asked him, like, what do you do? He says, I'm the head coach of the football team. Oh my God. He says, I have offensive coordinators, but I'm the head coach. Yeah, dude. But yeah, it's ridiculous. All right, my bad. I just thought that shit was stupid.
All right,
it was funny. That was funny.
It was funny. So Cam Newton said that Brock Purdy is the 10th best player on his team, and to be a game manager, or a game changer, you have to be at least top 3 player on your team, and more specifically, the best offensive player on your team. What are your guys' thoughts on that? Richard Sherman said Cam wouldn't be. Me and Richard Sherman went on a little back and forth on Twitter about this.
No, he was hating.
He was hating. He was
hating.
Because even when I was throwing the shit at him, I'm like, bro, what are you talking about? He was just fighting me back with it. I was like, all right, man. That's why he didn't respond to my last one. Because I'm like, come on, Rich. Like, come on, bro. But yeah. What are our thoughts on this? First of all, what are our thoughts on Brock Purdy being the 10th best player? Is he the 10th best player on this team? Would you agree?
I mean, if you're looking at it,
it's pretty close.
I'm going to give the names that Cam said. I got you guys. So Cam said currently these players are better than Brock Purdy on the team. Christian McCaffrey, Trent Williams, Fred Warner, Nick Bosa, Debo, George Kittle, Chardavius Ward, Drake Greenlaw, and Brandon Ayuk. Then he said Brock Purdy. Then honorable mentions Kyle Juszczyk, Art Armstead, Tola Huffenegger, but he's not playing right now, Chase Young. If the safety's playing, Brock Purdy's not in the top 10.
I'm gonna be devil's advocate. Debatable. You could be like Eric and Armstead or Brock Purdy in that spot. I mean, Brock Purdy's balling. That's the only caveat to his thing. He played well this year.
Been hurt this year.
But I'm saying like
He's balling. But check this out
this
though.
is
He
when I'm
has
Cam.
4 players that's on his offense that we think is better
I get it. No, I
than
100%
him.
understand. So if Cam is talking about a preseason, like looking at the roster, yeah, the Brock Purdy's not the 10th best player. But if we're talking about what he's after the season, what he's done statistic wise, and what he's done for the team, he's definitely a top 10 player on this team.
No, he
Because
said
they
he's
wouldn't
10th.
be here.
He's 10th. He said he's 10th. He's the 10th best player.
He says he's 10. But I don't think he's just talking about statistically. I think he's talking about ability, like just football player in general. Like if you're going to draft out of that team, is Brock Purdy going to be above the top 10?
I believe that he should probably be above Brandon Ayuk because Brandon Ayuk wasn't really like playing very well like before he started playing. And he got Brandon Ayuk out of that funk he was in his first year into. So I would put him above Brandon Ayuk. Everybody else, I believe, is better than him. I'm gonna be honest. But other than that, like you could put him 9. And Brandon Ayuk's 10 because Brandon Ayuk's playing well because I think of him. And the running game, of course.
Okay.
And we're not even mentioning offensive linemen besides Trent Williams. There's some really good offensive linemen on this team that there's a reason why CMC is moving them and getting this shit too. That are sleep on.
I agree with Cam. He's around that time area.
Smooth.
Yeah, he's definitely 10th. All those names that you said, definitely I would put above him. But I mean, he can be. He's not. I don't think he's a game changer because, like you said, four other players on his offense who's more significant. I feel like to that offense, obviously the quarterback's significant, but I think like ability and stats, those 3 players are better than him. But I think the point he's ultimately trying to make is that Brock Purdy is a system quarterback, which isn't, I don't think that's a knock on Brock Purdy. I feel like we aren't praising Brock Purdy enough. I think we're kind of critiquing him a little bit for doing what he's supposed to be doing, by default, as I always say. But people just kind of.
I mean, we all had the 49ers going to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, but I'm saying just specifically Brock Purdy, like everybody saying, oh, like why are we saying he's having this top 10 discussion? You know what I mean? His offense is good. He's winning because his offense is good, and he's a system quarterback. But I mean, 10th best player, like I agree with that, but let's not look at that right now. Second year, Super Bowl, third year was second or third year.
This is second year.
The second year. He's doing what Big Ben did. Second year got him to the thing.
Let's praise Brock Purdy.
I don't think no one's discrediting Brock Purdy. I just think he's a game manager, and that's what he is. Like that's what he was.
Bro, that's his credit.
It's not this, bro.
It's not wrong with being a game manager.
He was a game manager, bro, until he, elevated out of it. Like most quarterbacks, unless you're a generational talent when you come in, your first 3 years you're gonna be a game manager. That's just how it is. Especially when you're the last pick in the draft. So like, he's good, but I think the biggest point is he said second year Cam would not be a top 5 player on this team. What are you guys thoughts
on this team?
Yeah,
I don't agree because Cam was the number 1 pick for a reason. He was a generational type athlete. No one ever saw a 6'6" guy with an arm like that and that could run. And you're putting him behind that offensive line that they always have. Come on, he's tripping.
Just off of sheer talent alone. He's a top 5. He's a top 5 player on this team. I don't know what. Sherman was hating. That was hate. I was like, no, come on, bro. It's Cam. Don't try Cam like that.
That's what I'm saying. He's like, oh, you got to be insanely accurate. And don't worry, Brock Purdy is accurate at times. He can be accurate. But also, if Kyle Shanahan is this genius that we say he is, and when we watch the 49ers play, a lot of times, a good amount of times during the game, people are open. They're schemed open. These receivers are as good as we say they are. His O-line is as good as I say we are. And you got Christian McCaffrey running the ball as well as he is. The play action works so great for this team. That's why I was so confused when Richard Sherman was like, he tried to do it with Trey Lance. And I was gonna say, like, yo, don't ever compare Cam Newton to Trey Lance in your life. Like, that's disrespectful to say. And yeah, he's gonna say Cam's not that accurate. It's easier to be accurate when players are more open. The separation is wide. Like, Cam would be accurate in his offense. Cam was very successful under center, which I said to him. Under center, Cam Newton was very successful his rookie year. That's why he broke the record. Like, and he was throwing to Steve Smith Sr. and old people. And like I said, and then a lot of people are like trying to compare Brock Purdy and Cam. I'm like, bro, if y'all gonna tell me Pro Bowls, y'all gonna tell me this, that. This is why context matter, and this is why a lot of people just are box score watching or pro football references watching by going to stats, because it's like clearly you can see the offensive talent that Cam played with versus offensive talent that I don't think no other quarterback would have took that caliber. I ain't gonna lie. Outside of Patrick Mahomes, I don't think any other quarterback would have took that talent on that offense to the Super Bowl.
The Carolina Panthers?
Bro, they went 15-1.
Yeah.
15-1, bro. And they barely lost the game they lost. They were damn near about to go undefeated. Off the back of Cam, and that defense, the defense was lit. So I'll give the defense credit.
Defense was, I'm about to say, you got to give defense credit.
So, yeah, man, I agree with you, Joey. I think Richard Sherman was definitely hating. And he is more of a 49er guy than he's a Seahawk guy when he won the championship with them. He be just trying. I get it. You were skipped now. You got to try to get the ratings up. But come on, man. You gotta be a little bit better than that.
That's funny.
Gotta be a little bit better than that, Rich. All right, man. Let's go ahead and get to the next topic. Kliff Kingsbury decides to decline the job in Las Vegas and take the OC job with the Commanders. They also said that Eric Bieniemy will not be on the coaching staff at all. So then my question for you guys is, number one, what does this hiring mean? Is this a positive thing or a bad thing? 2, give me your thoughts on Eric Bieniemy. Where do you think he will end up and land? And 3, does this guarantee Caleb Williams is more than likely going to be a Commander?
Anybody can go.
Y'all the Commander fans? Come on,
I'm not a Commander fan.
I think. Well, man, I'm not. I'm rooting for the Commanders this year.
Last year,
I was rooting for the Commanders.
Since we've been in this.
I think it sucks that Bieniemy's out of there. With his track record, I feel like a lot of the jobs filled up fast, and for him not have a job right now, sucks. I don't know where he'll end up. But as far as Kliff Kingsbury, I think that was kind of a weird hire. I think, like I said, Dan Quinn hire was good, but Kliff Kingsbury with this whole him coaching at USC, with Caleb Williams last year, and Caleb Williams subliminally sending messages wearing Commander's gear, whatever the case may be. I think that's weird, and I don't know if he'll be a good fit in Washington. If me personally. As far as Kliff Kingsbury, offensive coordinator, didn't do too much with the Cardinals.
Head coach.
Didn't do too much.
Head coach for the Cardinals.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He didn't do too much for the Cardinals. Didn't do too much at USC, as they had early ending season. Then you coming into an organization that already struggles offensively, and you get a play caller, in my opinion, that's worse than Eric Bieniemy. I think that's everybody's opinion. So I don't know. I don't know what the Commanders are doing with that one. But that's just my 2 cents. I don't. Like I said, I like the Dan Quinn hire, but as far as this offensive coordinator hire, I don't know if I like this too much. So we'll see what happens. They talking about trading up the first pick to get Caleb, but like I said, I don't know if that's smart. I don't know if Chicago's going to allow that, but if they get 2 first picks or 2 first-round picks, that'd be, pretty lit. But
just want to say, Chicago said they are keeping Justin Fields.
They said they're keeping him?
Yeah, they're keeping Justin Fields.
Oh, buddy, that just means Caleb's from DC.
That?
I saw it earlier today.
He's from DC, so that would make sense. franchise
So
wise.
There was like with Caleb Williams, I guess they were saying that that he was going to be going into a bad situation as well. He didn't want to go into that, and ultimately, rumor was if he was going to Chicago that he was just going to go back to school.
Yeah, I heard that too, but I don't know if I really believe it, but I hear it. I understand.
It is weird. I don't know if I like that.
So I would say this. Just to stick on the Eric Bieniemy point for right now. Ah, it's tough, man. I think he went to the wrong team, and the reason
Yep.
why I said he went to the wrong team is because he went to a team that didn't have a true quarterback. Yes, Sam Howell passed for all them yards. It was just a bad team. He was better off staying with the Chiefs. You can see the impact of him leaving the Chiefs versus him staying. But at the end of the day, the Commanders' offense did get worse under him. It's a sad fact. Their yards per game went down, and their total yards for the season went down. So they got worse under Eric Bieniemy. I just want to confirm their points as well. Their points from this year to last year, I believe, also went down. So, yeah, I mean, this was man. And when you guys picked, some of you guys picked them to win a division. Eric Bieniemy's best job of trying to get a head coaching job is, I don't know, man. I think it's over.
Out the window.
It's over. And a lot of people say they think Mike Tomlin's going to call him to give him like an assistant job here, but that's also like a slap in the face.
Well, everybody's saying that for that shit though. Like Ravens are saying, "Oh, pass game coordinator, let's get him."
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like everybody's saying that.
Yeah, I think he's more. I think he's more of a receivers coach than a QB coach. And
he's more running back.
He's a running back.
I guess
running back. He's a great running back.
He did play running back, but I feel like he
loved him.
I feel like he's more of a receiver coach. But we'll say whatever. Either way, I think getting Kingsbury is actually a good pickup for Commanders. I think because if you go after Caleb, you get him. That's the piece you need. You got your receivers. You got your running backs. And I think when we talk about what he did in Arizona, Kyler Murray was hurt majority of the time that he was there. And then when Kyler Murray was playing, Kyler Murray looked good.
They went 7. They started with 9-0, 7-0.
Yeah, and he ended up in some way or form rejuvenated Connor, James Conner when he got there, and he was running the ball very well with that team. So I think with the two running backs that Commanders have, and if you get Caleb Williams, which are receivers, you just have to work on that offensive line. And that's a pretty good situation for him. I think that's a
lot of cap space too.
Yeah, so that's a pretty good pickup. And I said what I said about Dan Quinn. I'm gonna stand on it. But as a head coach, I don't think he's it. But as a defensive coordinator and what y'all have on defense, because I think I did pick up a good DB. He's gonna be there for a while. But you need some more pieces on that defense. But I think the Commanders could look scary. They could look scary, bro. They could look scary if they make the right off-season moves.
I agree, Joey. I think Kliff Kingsbury is gonna be good. One, you get somebody that Caleb Williams is familiar with, know what he like, know what he does. Even though you'll see the offense did get worse this year than it did last year, but he was only an analyst. He wasn't really the coach. He was the offense coordinator. I think his air raid offense is gonna be good for these receivers that you guys have. I think Curtis Samuel is a free agent though, so you gotta probably either keep him or find somebody.
They still got
big receivers. Big receivers in free agency this year.
But they got Terry McLaurin, Jahan Dotson. I think you guys should try. I don't know who
there's receivers in the draft too.
Right who's the tight end right now?
It used to be Logan Thomas. I don't know who's there now.
Yeah, so they probably just need to pick up a tight end. Got good running backs. Got a running back that can catch the ball. Got a running back that can run the ball. Just need to buffer up that offensive line. And I think this is a great situation for Kliff Kingsbury. Get someone similar to Tyler Murray. Like I said, he had Patrick Mahomes. He had some good quarterbacks, man. Patrick Mahomes,
Yeah.
Kyler Murray. Now he gonna have Caleb Williams. See what he can do.
Hey, what I'll say though, hey, Commanders, if you need an offensive lineman, but I know it's left tackle, you know.
No, man.
Know.
They're still playing in that division too, so we'll see.
Let me know. Ronnie Stanley might be yours.
Like I said, they got a lot of money, man.
Second round pick. What's up?
A lot of people think Atlanta's going to be the team that's going to take a huge jump with the first head coach. It's going to be Dan Quinn and the Commanders. I'm telling you guys that right now. It ain't going to be Jim Harbaugh. Jim Harbaugh's winning 5 games next year. Just want you guys to know that.
Hey, Greg Roman.
Yeah. So,
that's so nasty having Justin Herbert with Greg Roman.
Hold up, Greg Roman is the OC there?
He's about to get hired there, yeah.
What you mean? You laughing?
Yeah.
Stop saying Greg Roman was the problem because y'all still scored 10 points.
Lamar
had a better year this year.
Yeah.
What MVP year was better? Lamar's with Greg Roman.
Stop. Justin Herbert is gonna be out there running QB draw. Shut up.
Hey, Justin Herbert balls out. What are we gonna say? Because I think he's gonna ball.
Joey. You know what's crazy? You guys keep on saying what he's.
Guess what?
Justin
Herbert. Stop.
Justin Herbert is a spread offense quarterback. Didn't you call the Ravens offense Navy?
That's because you're quarterback.
Oh, that's crazy. So it was Greg Roman.
New project managers.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't Greg Roman.
If he's designing, all right. Okay, Wayne.
It wasn't Greg Roman. Y'all still scored 10 points.
Man.
Stop blaming Greg Roman.
Okay, Wayne.
This is nasty. With Todd Monken, did Lamar lead the NFL in passing touchdowns?
No. He
did he do that with Greg Roman?
Yes, he did.
Did Gus Edwards have 12 touchdowns with Greg Roman?
All right. Did he? How many touchdowns he had last year?
Like 8, 7.
That's good enough for him.
That's pretty good.
But a quarterback having 35 touchdowns should be a standard.
But here's the thing. Nothing changed because Lamar led the team in rushing another year. So it
wasn't Greg Roman's fault.
Oh, okay.
I wish Greg Roman was like, I wish I had this defense.
Wayne, okay.
I wish I had this defense behind me. All right, let me stop being nasty, man. Pro Bowl games. Anybody watch them during this week?
I
watched a couple, man. I watched the QB precision challenge. That's the only one I watched out of that. So
I watched them. I watched them all.
Give me your thoughts, man. Give me an elite breakdown on the Pro Bowl games. I heard they were better than last year.
Yeah.
I was a little disappointed in some QBs.
And no pads. And almost
he messed 2 up. He told him to stop when he started, so he lost a couple seconds.
Yeah.
Damn, we giving excuses.
That's the only one you watch. You can talk.
He was very accurate though. The second most accurate quarterback out there. So.
Who?
Tua.
No.
And precision passing?
Precision passing?
Yeah, the precision passing. Yeah, he didn't have the most points, but when you look at how many passes he threw and how many he hit, he was the second most accurate.
Yeah.
CJ Stroud beat him out. So.
Yeah, he was accurate.
So Dan Orlovsky beat all of them.
Yeah, he did. He signed him.
It was I think it was definitely better than last year. A little bit more competitive. The flag game was definitely more competitive. Probably because the rookies was playing. But I think overall, them doing it at an actual NFL, on a bigger stage helped. On a big man competition, the tug of war, and it was NFC kind of just dominated everything.
So what you guys say? The NFC is a better. We got some segments we're gonna do later today, but y'all keep going. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Yeah. The best catches. They did the best catch. It was Njoku and Puka, and he did like a water skiing, like he did like a flip or something out on a water ski. He caught a ball and he won that. But yeah, it was lit. Like I said, it was competitive. Dodgeball was competitive as usual.
I saw the dodgeball. That was fun.
Yeah, AFC won and then NFC won, but overall, like I said, the NFC had the most points total.
That's
But
because paying the loser, bro. Eli the true winner.
yeah, CJ Stroud
Hey,
he missed Jamar Chase on that last pass to
Yeah.
win the
hey,
game.
speaking of Eli, you saw that super hot fire.
Yeah.
Wait, did you see it?
Mhm.
Listen, only shit. That's y'all goat, man. Y'all goat
He
got whooped by a
said,
non-elite
"My
quarterback.
name is Eli, and I'm
My goat,
nice."
my goat only lose to elite quarterbacks, man. That's all I'm saying.
No, everybody go here is Tom Brady.
That's not my goat.
Yeah. As everybody go here right now. That
That's
should be
not
your
that's
go.
not my
Should be
goat.
your goal.
It should be a go
My goat is
until
Jerry
until
Rice.
until Mahomes win. Jerry
Jerry Rice
Rice.
is my goat. That's the greatest football player of all time. So I don't know the hell y'all talking about.
That's crazy.
Y'all saw the list because ain't nobody had Tom Brady number one on their list, so don't do this besides Joey. So y'all two don't start.
I ain't had Patrick Mahomes number one either.
I ain't say Patrick Mahomes. I'm just saying.
I had Lawrence
Y'all
Taylor.
calling Brady the GOAT, but y'all ain't putting me on top 50 number one.
As quarterback, I got Sean Taylor to go. I mean, not Sean Taylor. Lawrence
I
Taylor.
don't think I played
Lawrence Taylor.
Tom Brady at one.
You
Mike, you
did put
done?
Tom Brady at one. You was very upset with us that we didn't
In Mount Rushmore though, Wayne.
huh?
Before
But,
said Brady's on Mount Rushmore before Mahomes.
no, I had Jerry Rice. I had Jerry at one. Tom Brady at two.
See? Anyway, getting off topic. DL, thanks for the elite breakdown of the
Oh, and the punt competition that was tough too.
didn't
I
a
think the
girl win that one?
dude caught 6 balls. Well, not caught him, but he had 6 balls in his hand.
Pause.
Yeah, pause. I
So
forgot.
Pause.
cool.
Yeah, that was pretty lit too.
All right, man. Let's go. Let's get heading into one of the bigger topics in the pod. So we're gonna look at unrestricted free agents from every team, and we're gonna say who is the most important player for them to retain. So everyone's gonna decide who's the most important player from each team that they need to retain, no matter what. They can lose everybody else, but they gotta make sure that they have this person. I have the list here because I'm goated. Um, so, goddamn. We're gonna start with the. Oh, this shit went away. This is crazy. I guess I'm not.
Goated.
I guess I'm not goaded anymore. No. I'm goaded. Just relax. I'm goaded. We're gonna start with the Arizona Cardinals. I'm gonna give you guys all of their restricted free agents, and then you guys tell me who's the most important for them to keep. The Arizona Cardinals unrestricted free agents: Marquise Brown, receiver; Ezekiel Turner, inside linebacker; GL Swam, tight end; Carlos Watkins, DN; Tristan Colon Castillo, center; Antonio Hamilton, cornerback; long snapper Aaron Brewer; Josh Woods, linebacker; Elijah Wilkinson, guard; LJ Collier, DN; Rashad Fenton, cornerback; Pat Effelin, hopefully I'm saying your name right, center; Marlon Mack, running back; Chris Barnes, linebacker; Lakua Fatu, D tackle; Jeff. Oh, that's it. So those are the guys. Who is the most important for them to retain in order for them to keep? I think we might all say the same person, but
Hollywood Brown.
I think
There's
I missed that.
there's other. He said the first name was Marquise. It's Hollywood Brown. All the others guys, I don't think they're as important. You can replace those guys. Ezekiel Turner is actually not bad, but like you can replace him. He's not like a top like linebacker or anything like that. Marquise is the most important person on that list. That's literally his biggest target.
yeah, I agree. I think it is Hollywood Brown as well. Smooth, Joe.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. However,
All right, Smooth.
Yeah. I was trying to look. I was looking. Just a second anyway, but yeah.
That's a nasty. That's actually good for them. That's like a nasty list.
That's crazy. Like Hollywood
facts.
Brown being the person they need to retain is crazy, but yeah.
All right, next.
They might not even.
Next, let's go to the Falcons. They need to. Falcons, you got Jeff Okuda, Calais Campbell, Cordell Patterson, Bud Dupree, Matt Collins, Keith Smith, Van Jefferson, Contavious Street, Scotty Miller, Trey Flowers, Michael Pruitt, Kadario Hodge, Matt Hennessy, Joe Ganazo, and Logan Woodson.
Well, I would say that the most important thing would be to keep that D line, but Calais, I believe, retired, so that guy he shouldn't even be on. I mean, I think he's retiring. He's what he said.
He's 38
So,
anyway, so
but D line would probably is the most important thing for them to retain. But if for that list, I would hate like the top one's the most popular pick, but I would say Jeff Okuda out of that list, honestly. You still got AJ Terrell, and I mean, I don't think Okuda played terrible when he got there, so I would still keep them together. They haven't really get to play that long together yet to really be a solidified duo. Because I mean, Okuda was a top 5 pick, right?
yeah, but he's a bust.
Yeah, I think he was like a top 5 pick, but I don't know. That's just mine.
Smooth.
Cool.
Yeah. Looking at them. And Jefferson. Because they probably gonna pick up some wide receivers, I think.
Right, like you don't need Matt Collins.
And Jefferson.
I would say keep Scotty Miller though. He's an
I didn't really
agile
see
guy.
much. I didn't really
He's
see
an
much.
agile guy. Yeah, I mean, but it was Atlanta Falcons. So
Yeah.
we saw him with a capable quarterback. I think he's a good guy you can get for, at a low value right now. Keep him around. See if you get a good QB in that system. See if you can make some things shake. Obviously, you still got other guys in the free agency that they try to pick up. So. But Jeff Okuda is the one they need to make sure.
I think it's the center, Matt Hennessy.
Don't they got Lindstrom?
They do got Lindstrom. Damn,
They do have Lindstrom.
They do have Lindstrom. So, honestly, I'm looking at this list. You can let all them motherfuckers go. I ain't gonna lie to you. Everybody could go. It's a seven.
Everybody can go.
I don't believe in Jeff Okuda, and I think it's gonna be too much money to bring him back anyway. And I think you could find somebody else to replace him. This next one is interesting. We're going to Baltimore Ravens. Odell Beckham Jr.
I'll let y'all go first.
Kevin
I'm
Zeitler,
curious what y'all say.
Gus Edwards, Rock Ya-Sin, Nelson Aguilar, Patrick Queen, Tyler Huntley, Jadeveon Clowney, Geno Stone, Ronald Darby, J.K. Dobbins, Josh Johnson.
You do.
Justin
Madubuike.
Darrell Worley, Brent Urban, Laquan Treadwell, Devin Duvernay, Malik Harrison, Deshaun Phillips, Arthur Millette, Trayvon Mullen. Oh, yeah, Trayvon. John Simpson.
Yeah, he was signed and got hurt or something.
John Simpson.
Y'all can go first. I'm curious what y'all say.
I thought Justin got signed.
No, not yet.
All right, that's him and Kevin Zeitler are the two most important people for you guys to keep.
Y'all better keep Tyler Huntley.
That's Pro Bowl Tyler Huntley to you.
is the most important signing for you guys.
Nah. I think Patrick Queen and Gus Edwards.
Gus Edwards for sure. I feel like you should keep. I think you should let JK go. JK's always getting hurt.
Oh yeah, man, I think he's done.
But I don't know if you guys are gonna keep Patrick Queen.
He's gone.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys are gonna keep him, so I ain't gonna even say him. But
the only way to get Patrick Queen in Baltimore is if other deals get done before he hits.
Yeah.
Which is probably not going to happen. But most important signing, personally, Wayne's not wrong, is Justin Madubuike. That he had a breakout year, 13 sacks from interior D line. When's the last time you had a Ravens interior D tackle creating pressures and actually finishing with sacks? Like we haven't had that in the longest time. He is the anchor of that D line as they go. The pass rush goes. But like Wayne's right. Also, Zeitler's very important, and I'm surprised you guys didn't bring this up. But Jadeveon Clowney played big for the Ravens, and Wayne's probably rolling his eyes. But the thing is, Mike McDonald's gone, but Chuck Smith's not gone. So
No, I'm not.
that
I don't. I just think he's older. He's gonna be 31, right? I feel like
he had his best year with us.
he's still gonna be 31.
He still can be productive. Calvin Noy had a career year with us, and he's 33.
I mean, if you guys want to keep getting old people, that's on you.
But as long as they play well. But obviously, the main person, number one priority is Justin Madubuike. If they can get a deal done before a certain, date extension done, you can maybe use a franchise tag on Patrick Queen. But I think that'd be a waste of money because that cap hit will be like 9-10 mil or more. It's like the averages of the top linebackers, and I think all the top 5 linebackers are making like somewhere in between 16 to 20 per year. So that would be a killer with a hit. So I don't see them personally doing it with Trenton Simpson sitting right there behind him. And I think Roquan will get him right, just like he got Patrick Queen right. So, but offensive line, you need attack though. Both the right guard and left guard are free agents. So,
yeah. How you feel about
Geno Stone? I don't think we're gonna retain him. I would love him back, but here's the deal: like, his price is gonna be high because he got 7 interceptions. But I don't know. I wouldn't be mad or sad if he walked. If I'm saying, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not trying to overpay for him.
All right. Let's get.
He's a very good role safety. Like, if you need a safety, like, sure. But like for us, he's a very good role safety.
All right, let's get to Buffalo. Micah Hyde, DaQuan Jones, Leonard Floyd. Leonard Fournette is actually on that team, is he?
He got cut.
Tim Settle, Jordan Phillips, Tyler Makovich, Pona Ford, Dane Jackson, Tyler Dotson, Damian Harris, Taylor Rapp safety, David Edwards, Trent Sherfield, Linval Joseph, AJ Epineza, Shaq Lawson, Latavius Murray, Kyle Allen, Cam Lewis, Ty Johnson, Gabe Davis, Gabe Davis.
Gabe Davis.
Gabe Davis most important?
No. I'm trolling. Are we going?
Yeah, go.
If I'm being honest, just because of how he played for them this year, because of the lack of pass rush that they got out of Vaughn because he was hurt. Believe it or not, I know he's gonna be old, but Leonard Floyd was big for that team this year. And you see how effective he is in that scheme with Sean McDermott's defense. So I would bring back Leonard Floyd from that list.
I bring back Damian Harris. Micah Hyde is getting old. Leonard Floyd, he's worth a lot, but also getting old. So Jordan Phillips doesn't seem like a bad pickup, but wouldn't be bad to get him back. And Gabe Davis, I mean, I would pick up Gabe Davis too. I mean, his price isn't that crazy, but I don't think they're gonna pick up Gabe Davis. I think they're gonna let him go.
I actually think it's Gabe Davis because I don't think Stephon's going to be back. So you have to keep one of them, and I don't think you keep Stephon because he's man. But also Gabe Davis was pissed at the fans too. So
I don't think either one of them's gonna be there.
yeah, honestly, there's a lot of people on this list I would let go. They're all old.
I would keep Jordan Phillips if anyone. Just with he is old too, but I just the defense was pretty banged up this year. Atlanta back in the middle, I think. Jordan Phillips has a bigger impact than what he had this year. Von Miller played trash. He just collecting a check. So get some more pass rushers. I think they'd be hard on defense, but I don't know what their offense is gonna look like. But I think, like I said, Jordan Phillips for me is the biggest.
Either Gabe Davis or honestly, probably Taylor Rapp.
Yeah, he's a good one too.
Good,
He's like another role safety.
Yeah, good rotation safety that can play both. So they have a lot of injuries there. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking. All right, let's go to the next team, which is the Carolina Panthers. C.J. Henderson.
Don't bring anybody back.
DJ Chark, Frank Louis, Shaquille Griffin, Brian Burns, Marcus Haynes, Sam Franklin, Yurti Gross-Matos, Leviticus Chenault, Deshaun Williams, J.J. Jensen, Cam Hill, Henry Anderson, Jeremy Chin, Troy Hill, Gabe Jackson, Chris Wormley, Justin McCray, Matt McKay, Yannick Ngakwe. Oh, never mind. No, they didn't have him.
I have a lot of people, bro.
There's only one person you bring back, and that's Brian Burns.
You said Brian Burns?
Yeah.
There's a lot of guys on this team that if they go somewhere else, I believe they're gonna fall.
Like Brian Burns is obvious, but like I didn't even hear you say that at first because I didn't hear you say that. I was gonna say Frank Louvu. I can't say his name. He a baller.
Frank Louvu.
Yeah, they can't.
Like there's a lot of people.
He's just in a bad situation.
Yeah, there's so many people on this team that can ball, and if they go somewhere else,
DJ Chark could go anywhere else in bar too. Like.
Fuck no.
Yeah, I think he can.
Bro, that you see, my thing got 30,000 views from Ravens fans because of that shit. I said I'm good off that shit, and we all in unison.
Respect DJ Chark, please. Why you don't like DJ Chark?
I don't like his knees.
Hey yo.
Okay.
But he's always hurt.
All right.
He's always hurt.
Oh man, I mean, Yuta Gross Matos too. I mean, I think he can ball in a better situation. But I agree. You get Brian Burns. I feel like you should bring back C.J. Henderson because I don't think there's any other good DB on the market for you to replace him, and so I think you keep him.
Hey, for the low price of your second round pick, you can have Marlon Humphrey.
Wasn't he the 14th best DB or something like that for you?
Something stupid, yeah. I don't know how he got that list. I don't
know. Well, we're trying to keep him off the list. It's crazy, though. Yeah. That's wild. Top 5 corner in the league. Did he give up a touchdown?
He got hurt, but I'm tired of him too. Ronnie Stanley, Marlon Humphrey on the block. Got to go.
Okay.
This man finally got a girl and started playing ass. Crazy.
Crazy.
That's what happens. You get comfortable.
Had the fucking unswaggiest uniform with the baggiest shit. I'm like, you look like a fucking bum out there. Like,
now look how the tides change on our the whole.
He does look like a bum.
All it took is one AFC championship loss.
I'm sick of it, Wade. I'm sick of it.
This is the energy we was looking for on Friday. Oh my God. Nasty.
God damn, we got Taylor Swift having fucking custom shirts on, like about the Ravens. Fuck off! I'm tired of seeing that shit. Tired of seeing that shit on my fucking Twitter.
All right,
well, y'all should have won.
That's
too damn bad.
let's get to Chicago.
Well, that's too damn bad. Tired of this, Grandpa.
Let's get to Chicago, man. Yannick Ngakwe, Justin Jones, Lucas Patrick, Dan Feeney, Robert Tanya, Rasheem Green, Mercedes Lewis, Dante Foreman, Jalen Johnson, Patrick Scales, the other St. Brown, because I'm not saying his name right, Trent Taylor, Dylan Cole, Darrell Mooney, DJ. Oh, never mind. That's it.
You already said you said it when you said his name, Jalen Johnson. That is the clear cut. What you need to resign. That is the highest graded corner in the league. Doesn't get enough credit because he balls the fuck out just because he plays on Chicago.
For sure.
I think he's getting enough credit. He's gonna get a bag.
Yeah,
nice.
One thing I would say, you bring back Tunyon. You still need a tight end for Justin Fields. I would say bring him back because I don't see what I'm thinking. There's no people out there for them to grab.
Yo, these draft tight ends, these nice draft tight ends in the draft.
Yeah, I mean we can talk about the draft. Yeah, we can talk about the draft, but are they going to draft a tight end? I don't think that's their number one.
Cade Stover, tough.
I remember the name. I don't think that's their number one worry.
if they drafted Marvin Harrison Sr. and Brock Bowers there at 9, I ain't gonna owe you.
If they do that, that's awesome.
He ain't gonna be
But
there.
then,
Brock Bowers is projected to the Chargers.
but then Wayne, if they don't draft offensive line, you're not there to help Justin Fields.
Hey, what the Bengals said? Fuck it, get weapons. Bengals said, "Fuck it, get weapons," and ended up in the Super Bowl, bro.
They didn't win it though.
Right.
They just gotta sell out in the free agency and just sell their soul for just overpay for linemen. Just do it.
They could, but what lineman we got?
It's linemen.
Going into
there's linemen in it.
There's linemen. That's what the Commanders gonna do. The Commanders gonna sell their soul for linemen in the free agency.
So everybody competing for linemen. Dolphins.
We are too.
We don't got no money.
We are too. We are too.
Ravens competing. Everybody competing for linemen, man. We gotta see. It's all about who wants to go to Chicago.
Gerald Everett. That's crazy. Gerald Everett, nice.
I don't know, man.
But, no, you know what it is. Jim Harbaugh has been watching Brock Bowers eat up college football for the last 3 seasons. Like, I want him.
Bro. Brock Bowers is. If he go to Chicago, that would be tough.
Oh, I can't wait.
Marvin Harrison.
The Kansas City Chiefs trade 2 first-round picks for the 6th overall pick.
That'd be stupid. I'd be done.
No.
Niggas are quitting.
No. They got Travis Kelce's successor.
Patrick Mahomes can't get Marvin Harrison Jr. or Brock Bowers. He can't get any of those guys. It's like it should be illegal for him to play with those people. Because it would be ridiculous, bro. It would be ridiculous.
All right, man. Let's go ahead and get to the Cincinnati Bengals. DJ Reader, Tyler Boyd, Chidobe Awuzie, Jonah Williams, T. Higgins, Irv Smith, Josh Tobin, Max Sharping, Drew Sample, Trayvon Williams, AJ McCarron, Joey Batch, Cody Ford, Akeem Davis-Gatter, and Marcus Bailey.
All right, so you bring back Jake Browning because you don't know if Joey B is gonna stay on the field. You bring him back. You stay with Jonah Williams. I think Jonah Williams is not a bad tackle in the league. I don't think he's terrible. I think he's terrible.
You don't keep Jonah Williams.
Yeah, we're not keeping Jonah Williams.
I don't think he's terrible, but
hey,
you
know, there's a reason they traded for a tackle when he was already on the roster.
Yeah, Joe. Yeah, he's gone. He's just on here.
It's 2 of them though.
Listen,
it's 2 of them.
So you think they get rid of Tyler Boyd or T. Higgins first?
Tyler Boyd's gone.
They're getting rid of both.
Tyler Boyd's going to be in Pittsburgh by the end of the offseason.
Why? Because his contract?
He's a free agent. They're not going to be able to pay for him and T. And why would you keep Tyler over T?
They're letting both of them go.
I ain't going to let you hold you. T ain't
I think T's gone.
T's
gone.
I feel like they'll keep Tyler before T or let them both go.
I think Tyler is gone.
I think both of them is gone. I don't think either of them stand.
But
they got the franchise tag T, right?
No.
They got the franchise.
None of those guys are on my radar for this answer anyway.
Yeah.
The correct answer is either the first name or Chidobe Awuzie.
Chubbs, we be right here, bro. We be right here.
Chidobe is the only DB that they got that you can say has done anything, and DJ Reader is their sole at the defensive line for stopping the run.
It's DJ Reader. DJ Reader is the only correct answer.
You gotta sign Jake Browning. You can't let him go.
He's still on the contract.
You gotta sign.
Nah, but they got AJ McCarron.
They better not cut him.
You can't cut him, man. You gotta sign.
Could have never cut me.
All right, man. Let's go to Cleveland. This is for you. Shelby Harris, Jakeem Grant,
Joe Flacco.
No, Taki, Marcus Goodwin, Corey Borquez, Michael Ford, Kareem Hunt, Rodney McKellen, Marcus Hurst, Matthew Adams, Anthony Walker Jr., Jordan, I'm not going to say your name wrong, boy, Daron Harmon, Jordan Elliott, Jacob Phillips, Jerron Harrison Bryant, Michael Dunn, James Prochet, Nick Harris, and Bootsby Keys.
Joe Flacco's the only right answer.
Stop trolling, please.
I'm dead ass.
Flacco.
Look what he did with that team. Look what Deshaun couldn't do with that
Joe
team.
Flacco.
You don't know what Deshaun you're getting.
I don't know who. Maybe Anthony Walker. Maybe.
Shelby or I would say Zadarius, but they still got JOK. JOK is nice. Well, he's inside.
You said Zadarius?
He's an inside linebacker, though.
Zadarius is an outside linebacker.
No, I'm
He's a
talking
red.
JOK. JOK is an inside linebacker.
Does JOK was in that list?
No, I'm saying
Zadarius Shelby Smith was in that list. He's saying maybe Zadarius, but Zadarius didn't play that well this year. Like
Zadarius. So for them saying, "Oh my God, it's a top duo," like one of the top 3 duos in the league that they were crowning them, they didn't do shit together.
that's
My
what I'm
personal
saying.
opinion.
Their other linebacker was balling harder than him.
All they did was stop the run really well. That's all they did. They did no QB pressures, nothing crazy. I mean, Garrett did.
Yeah.
But
Kareem Hunt, nah. Yeah, I mean, sure, Kareem
Joe
Hunt.
Flacco. Joe Flacco.
I don't know. A lot of these guys I might let go. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, because they washed.
Hey, they already said they're bringing back Joe Flacco. So
if anybody, I might keep Taki.
It's 40. Joe Flacco's 40.
yeah, no, they're bringing. They said they're bringing him back.
No, he gonna break a bone as soon as he steps.
Bro, all you gotta do is sit in the fucking pocket, and just throw his fucking 80 yards.
Taki. Let's go to Dallas, man. Let's go to Dallas. Tony Pollard, Stephon Gilmore, Dorian Armstrong, Deron Kearse, Jordan Lewis, Dante Fowler, Noah Igudino. I don't know how to say his name. But he picked up
Cornerback.
Jonathan Higgins, Trent Sieg, Chuma Ego, Neville Gilmore, Tyler Baez, Josie Jewell, Will Lutz. Oh, never mind. I'm reading the wrong people. Stop that.
Yeah,
Tyler
you're
Baez.
wrong.
Yeah. What are you guys keeping?
Well, it depends if Tyron Smith come back. We don't know if he's gonna retire.
If Tyron Smith come back, it's Tyron Smith. Anybody else can go, including Tony Pollard.
Yeah.
I will say Tony Pollard, but they didn't even use him. So
I was gonna say Tyron.
Use him.
DL. They did
use him.
They didn't use him as much as they should have in the playoffs.
Because he wasn't good all year. Why are we gonna try?
He was bad, bro. He was bad. That's the thing. We've been saying this all year, but y'all didn't want to listen. He was playing bad.
CD start taking away from his consistency, bro, to get touches, bro.
Because they tried to give him the ball at the beginning of the year. He was
balling.
ass.
Shut up. Tony Pollard just ass right now.
He said CD was taking the what?
CD was taking.
Bro, they better draft the fucking running back in the next draft.
They're gonna get Derrick Henry.
200 receptions, bro.
No, if they get Derrick Henry, that would be crazy.
Cowboys?
Yeah.
That's not.
If they get Derrick Henry, if you get Derrick Henry, I keep Tony Pollard.
Yeah, but not at the price that he wants.
Yeah, you're gonna have to. You do running back number 2.
Tony Pollard.
All right, let's go to the Denver Broncos. Josie Jewell, Will Lutz, Mike Purcell, Kawan Williams, Cameron Fleming, P.J. Locke, Michael Burton, Fabian Monroe, Lloyd Cushenberry, Adam Trotman, Jonathan Harris, and Justin Stranad.
No, I'm not picking up anybody. Kicker, Will Lutz.
They can all go.
I'll take the kicker.
The kicker might be the. Yo, Bronco Country. Your best free agent is a kicker. It's crazy. That is absolutely crazy.
Ooh, Detroit.
Yeah. We're gonna get to Detroit next, man. All right, we get to Detroit. Romeo Akara, Charles Harris, Chauncey Gardner-Johnson, Emmanuel Mosley. Boy, this name is crazy. Halapatua. I ain't gonna try it, bro. Halapuliviati. Josh Reynolds. Teddy B is retiring. Shout out Teddy B, head coach of Northwestern. Graham Glasgow. Will Harris. Jalen Reeves-Maben. Nate Sudfeld.
Man, I already know my answer.
Julian Akara. Jonah Jackson. Jack McQuaid. Craig Reynolds. Kendall Wilder. and Donovan Peoples-Jones. I think everybody knows the answer.
Chauncey Gardner Johnson is the only right answer.
CGJ. Hey, more Emmanuel Mosley.
You said that in Josh Reynolds' goal.
Yeah, we're making Mr. Drop.
He out of here.
Because he's the best player on this list.
Uh-huh.
And man, disappointed me, man. Playoffs, but no, yeah, I would agree.
All right, let's go ahead and get to the Green Bay Packers. Yeah, Josh Nimmin, Keyshawn Nixon, Darnell Savage, Jonathan Ford, A.J. Dillon, Eric Wilson, Josiah DeGore, Tyler Davis, Jonathan Owens, John Runnan, Christian Upoff.
That it?
Yep.
Darnell Savage.
Yeah, I'm about to say Darnell Savage and Jonathan Owens.
The ensuing uncertainty of what's happening with Jair. You don't know what's going to happen on that opposite side of that spot, and you need to keep that secondary together as much as you can. I know he's a safety. I know you got Eric Stokes right on the other side.
No,
And then they have another.
Keyshawn Nixon is one that needs to stay. Him and Darnell Savage.
Yeah.
Those two are the ones that you keep. Because Keyshawn is not only he's a good corner, had a good year this year. More importantly, he's a great punt returner. So.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I think they should keep Jonathan Owens too, because Jonathan Owens gets in the game and he makes some plays, man.
Simone Biles' husband. No, I'm playing.
Nah, that's not what I call him, but
I'm playing, bro. I think that'd be good. I think honestly, keep everybody who was named in secondary. I think you could let go of Jonathan Ford, but damn, they might lose their entire secondary. That's crazy. They're probably signing.
Yeah, so. They have. I feel like they have to sign at least one of them back.
In order to do that, I think they got to let people go. Yeah, that's why Jair might be on the block.
They're low in the cap space. Yeah, their cap space is
down.
You're gonna sign Stephon Gilmore for 1 year.
Probably.
That might happen.
They might.
All right, man. Let's get to Houston. Sheldon Rankins, Dalton Schultz, Derek Barnett, Jerry Hughes, Steven Nelson, Kamaya Fairburn, Ty Tart, Eric Murray, Hassan Rendroy, George Fant, Devin Singletary, Kareem Jackson, Cameron Johnston, Noah Brown, Denzel Perriman, Tavier Thompson, Scott Questenberry, Neville Hewitt, shout out my cousin, man. Darrell Ogunabang, Josh Johnson, Adrian Amos, Jonathan Grignard, Michael Dieter, Chris Boyd, Charlie Hector, Keaton Sutherland.
There's two answers, but I'm gonna go with the obvious. Keep that core together, that receiving core. Don't let the tight end go. Don't let Dalton go. I think Dalton was really well with Tank Dell and Nico Collins and what they got going on over there. And my honorable mention would be Devin Singletary. He flat out earned that running back spot over Damian Pierce this year, and he was productive towards the end of the season for them. And I would like to see what he could do with a whole year as the starter and not just half the season. So, because he actually started playing pretty well. So those two. But Schultz number one.
Schultz number one, Jonathan Grignard number two. Jonathan, when he wasn't injured, played amazing. So him next to Anderson, keep those two. Keep those two pass rush going on, and he's only 27. So, yep, those are my two guys.
I agree with Chris. Devin Singletary. I'd like to see him in a full year with CJ Stroud in that offense. He played very, very well when he was in the game. So,
yeah, I mean Dalton Schultz. I mean, you guys pretty much said everybody, but Dalton Schultz is really a big one for me. Definitely still a big target as a tight end, and you need to make sure you don't take away any pieces from what we just saw from CJ Stroud.
Dalton Schultz is only 27. I didn't know that.
He young.
Is there?
All right, to the Indianapolis Colts. Yeah, we only going to half through teams. I mean, Grover Stewart, Kenny Moore, Tavin Bryan, Gardner Minshew, Rigoberto Sanchez, Michael Pittman Jr., Tyquan Lewis, Isaiah McKenzie, Jake Martin, Julian Blackman, Zach Moss, Ginyard Avery, Juan Winfrey, Danny Pinter, and Tony Brown.
You already said that when you first started the call of guys. Grover Stewart's the most important.
No Michael Pittman?
It's Michael
Not,
Pittman.
not Gardner Minshew, bro.
It's Michael Pittman Jr., Gardner Minshew, then Grover Stewart.
Nah, Grover.
I was like,
You
what?
gotta keep those three, bro. You gotta keep Michael. You got a rookie quarterback, bro. You gotta keep. You gotta keep the receiver.
Think about it. Biggs Indianapolis.
Bro, they got Josh Downs and Alec Pierce to be straight.
No, he needs Michael Pittman.
And
I ain't a Mike Pittman, man. Michael Pittman.
Mike Pittman can come play for Ravens.
His price is not even up the roof right now.
Nah, but listen, I think Pittman's probably my second choice, but Grover Stewart is you can't let him go. He's a game wrecker. He's a game wrecker.
Those are the top three.
He's starting to get his credit now.
Yeah,
he's a game wrecker.
Because he was next to DeForest Buckner, though. So like
to my point, like Joey, you're
balling too.
Joe, to your equivalent, he is what Christian Wilkins is to you for the Colts for the Colts.
Wouldn't I would compare more to DeForest. Yeah, correct.
No, he's more like a Christian Wilkins.
He get tackles in the backfield.
He's big body, man. He can move though.
Yeah.
All right, next we're going on to the Jacksonville Jaguars. We're going to start off with. Damn, I hit my shit out.
You should just do the obvious ones, man.
Josh Allen, Jamal Agnew.
Bro, we already know this one.
Dwan Smoot, Kayvon Chisholm, Calvin Ridley, Trey Herndon, Tyler Charlotte, Brandon McManus, Ezra Cleveland, Dearness Johnson, Angelo Blackson, Matt Barkley, Shaq Quarterman, Daniel Thomas, Chris Claybrooks. That's it.
They should do everything in their power to not let Josh Allen walk out of that building because he's an unrestricted free agent.
Yeah.
He's been with that organization since draft day, and I'm pretty sure he's probably sick of it.
Josh Allen, Calvin Ridley. Those are people for them to keep.
I don't think Calvin Ridley's going to be back today.
Nah.
Yeah.
Him and Trevor's connection wasn't there.
He ain't playing 2 years. He got to wait for a connection to grow.
I think he's just going to go somewhere else. Next year.
Josh Allen?
No, Calvin Ridley.
No, I'm saying Calvin Ridley, Josh Allen. Better than
maybe.
All right, man.
That'd be a trade right there.
That'd be a good trade.
All right, let's go ahead and get to the Kansas City Chiefs. Chris Jones. Do we even have to go any other names?
No. No, you don't need
no Clyde. No Clyde Edwards.
No. The second name was McCole. No.
I'll get the rest of the names. So Chris Jones, McCole Hardman, Mike Edwards, Drew Tranquil, Donovan Smith, Clyde Edwards, Tommy Townsend. Shout out Tommy. Nick Algieri, Tershawn Warren, James Winchester. This person named can't afford to lose. Willie Gay Jr., Blaine Gabbert.
Yeah. You can't lose him.
Derek McKinnon, Derek Gotti, Richie James, Blake Bell, Deion Bush. L'Jarius Sneed, Michael Dana.
Shit.
Okay. We're going to name two, but we need to say who is the most important person for them to keep right now.
The most important person?
Who's the most important?
It's still Chris Jones.
It is Chris Jones.
Way, because
there's no other answer.
Chris Jones is your anchor, man. And the reason why those DNs were popping off is because Chris Jones is getting either double teamed more than likely than not. Karlaftis and Menu, I can't even say his last name, but they did their shit off of Chris Jones. So, hey, it seems like Spagnuolo and whoever is the DB coach finds good DBs. So, like, you can find another good one if that came down to it, in my opinion. Like, I'm being honest.
I'm banking more on finding another good DB instead of trying to find another Chris Jones.
So, you can't find another Chris Jones.
Big facts. But you have to sign 3 people. Chris Jones, in this order. Chris Jones, L'Jarius Sneed, and Willie Gay Jr.
Got to keep that core.
That's
Snead only 27.
that's
Willie's
it.
only 26.
Hey, question for y'all. And this is hypothetical. What if Willie Gay went wherever Patrick Queen went? You think that'd be a great deal?
They'll be fast. They'll be fast as shit. They got to have the right defensive coach, though.
Mike McDonald.
Yeah, you get old ass.
Wagner's a free agent.
Yeah, get Bobby ass out of there, man.
It'd be crazy.
All right, man. Let's get to the Chargers. Michael Davis, Austin Johnson, Austin Eckler, Gerald Everett, Kenneth Murray, Easton Stick, Jalen Gatton, Nick Williams, Will Clapp.
We had the Chargers, or was that the Raiders?
They got to keep him.
Chargers.
They got to keep him.
Nick Van Nett, Alex Erickson, Cameron Tom, Josh Kelly, Tanner Muse, Eason Bassey, Jalen Hawkins, Kellen Doss, Ho Gilman, Darius Shepard. Hey, shout out Carson Wentz. Oh, never mind, wrong team. Darius Shepard where we stop at. DL, turn on your goddamn camera.
If I'm going to pick one off this list, because I don't think Eckler's coming back,
I was sure.
I'm going to pick Kenneth Murray, even though hasn't been playing well. I want to pick a lineman, but I want to pick Will Clapp, but I think they're going to pick up offensive linemen.
Not for playing purposes.
Well, no, both, I guess, yeah, both. But because he actually had a lot of starts this past year, so he has experience. So I don't know if you're going to pick up a whole offensive line. You got a good left tackle, and Slater, but like I don't know, you can't trade that experience. So either Clapp or Murray, just because the defense was trash and you can't leave like everybody. I mean, can't let him go. Yeah, that guy was a top 5 pick.
Yeah, I think Kenneth Murray just got to keep based on that. And with a new DC coming in, new people coming in, put him in better positions. But everybody else can fucking leave, especially Austin Eckler non-running ass.
He's gone. Especially if Greg Roman's coming. He ain't ever gonna touch the ball.
I mean, he will. He's just not gonna want to run the ball.
Their number one target in the offseason is Saquon Barkley. So,
fellas,
we'll see.
No, I agree. I agree with that. I agree with Kenneth Murray, keeping Kenneth Murray, and what was the other dude?
I said Gerald Everett. I think he was a good pick.
Oh, that's what I was about to say, Gerald. But never mind.
All right, let's get on ahead and get to the Rams, man. Carson Wentz, DeMarcus Robinson, Akilla Witherspoon, John Johnson, Troy Reader, Duke Shelley, Kevin Dotson, Bryce Hopkins, Laurel Richardson, Jordan Fuller, Treyman Archram.
It's tough. This is a tough one. I'm almost halfway. Actually, no, Dotson. Because Dotson actually, that offensive line, didn't they start playing well?
He was damn near all pro.
Playing decent.
He almost
Dotson.
pro.
Yeah, Dotson needs to come back because that offensive line was playing good.
Steelers said, "Oh, you're a tackle." He said, "Oh, can I play guard?" He went to the Rams and was fucking amazing. What's Dotson?
Dotson.
It's like when you put a tackle on Madden and move him to guard, and he goes from like a 77 to like an 82. Shit, crazy.
I like them keeping John Johnson for some reason.
Yeah, I mean that's when he was great with them. So
yeah,
that's my second one.
I like Akilla Witherspoon on that team too, but get him for a nice price.
Couldn't do shit with y'all though.
That's how it usually works out, man. Honestly. Vegas, Josh Jacobs, Balil Nichols, Andrew James, Jermaine Elmer, Austin Hooper, Amir Abdullah still in the NFL. Shout out, Nebraska legend. Greg Van Rotten, Adam Butler, DeAndre Carter, John Jenkins, Jesper Horsted, Brandon Parker, Jacob Johnson, Curtis Bolton, and Amick Robertson. I think we all say Josh Jacobs, right? We can just skip this?
Yeah.
Yeah, Josh Jacobs.
All right. Miami Dolphins. Jerome Baker, Cedric Wilson, Connor Williams, Christian Wilkins, Braxton Berrios, Andrew Van Ginkel, Isaiah Wynn, Robert Hunt, Nick Neiman, Deshaun Elliott, Chase Claypool, Big Chase Claypool,
X
Eli
Factor Chase
Apple,
Claypool.
Savon Ahmed, Roquan Davis, Justin Bethel, Kendall Lamb, Jake Bailey, Brandon Jones, Tyler Croft, Jonathan Harrison, River Carcraft. Hey, he was balling for y'all, really. Elijah Campbell, Calvin Munson, Justin Houston. Y'all gonna be ass. Bruce Irvin. Go ahead, Joey. Who do y'all got?
We just picked up Justin Houston.
It's not
Man, I
big.
mean, the most important person, in my opinion, is Connor Williams.
Over Christian.
Yeah, he's the most important person on our offensive line. Once he went down, our offense went down. Christian Wilkins, he played the entire season. I give him that. He's second for me, and then third, I'm gonna have to go with Van Ginkel.
You don't like Rob Hunt?
I want to keep Robert Hunt. I do want to bring him back, but I don't know if we're gonna have money to keep him. And everybody else, they can go.
I'm gonna go Christian Wilkins first because I believe you can find a pretty good lineman, especially a center, in this draft.
This is the center draft.
So I don't think Connor Williams is like super critical because I think you can find a really good one in the draft. My second would be the only linebacker that has been a consistent for you in Jerome Baker.
That'll be
Linebacker
a
class,
terrible pickup for us.
linebacker class is not strong. So, well, I mean, you could get a linebacker in the free agency.
You know what I'm saying? It would be terrible to pick up Baker because Baker costs too much money, and on top of
He
that,
won't cost money
Baker,
with these guys that are in the free agency. That's going to hurt his contract.
Well, we can let him go to free agency and see what happens, and then we get him for less. But
That's probably going to happen.
Yeah, but to get him now, to get him now, it would be costing us too much money. And also, he's been hurt in recent years, and then David Long Jr. is starting to pick up and starting to play a lot better. So we wouldn't mind getting somebody else beside him. But I think Connor Williams and Christian Jones are our priority, honestly. Just because that offensive line has built a lot of chemistry together.
Right.
For me, I think I kind of said it already. I think Christian Wilkins. I agree with Chubbs. I think you could get a center. This is a center draft. But I do understand the center is probably the most important position on the O line for real. So them two are most important priority. And then Robert Quinn. I just think if you got quality offensive lineman, you get quality offensive lineman. I think you could find another edge rusher. I think one bad thing about in this league, you can find good edge rushers. There's plenty of them that are specialty in there. So, yeah, that's what I got. Smooth.
I think a good signing would be Van Ginkel. I think whenever your defense went down, Jerome Bacon went down, linebackers went down, he stepped up. You don't have to sign him for that much. Maybe after this year, if he does perform, you give him a better contract. But I think he'll be a X factor in some games for y'all. And again, Jerome Baker would be my other one. But for all the reasons that you said, I would pick Van Ginkel first. Seems to be injury prone.
Yeah, he tore his Achilles.
Even though his teammate was the one who ran it, but
yeah, unfortunately.
All right, we're gonna stop at the Dolphins, and next episode we're gonna get to the other teams. So we're gonna stop at the Dolphins and go elsewhere, man. I want to get to before we do end the pod. Got a couple other things we're gonna get to, so let's go ahead and get to that. That was a long ass segment. Uh, let's go with everyone's top 10 players this season. That's what I want to know. Who was your top 10 player this season?
Can we go?
Yeah, you can go.
I'll start at 10. We go, or we
Let's
just
say
go
10. Everybody start say 10.
my 10th best player this season was Myles Garrett.
My 10th was Bland from the Cowboys.
Wayne's face is hilarious. Yeah.
Y'all gonna hate me. Say, go Joe. 10th best player of the season.
I'm still thinking about it, bro.
What he did was impressive, bro.
10th best player this season. Listen, man. At one point, this guy was. I'm not gonna get. I was about to get real fucking nasty. I'll tell you that. I was about to get real nasty. But I'm not going to get that nasty. And for me, the 10th best player this year was Josh Allen.
He did not make my
Josh
list.
Allen.
Yeah, 45 touchdowns. You got to give it to him, bro. 45 fucking.
That's a
touchdowns.
good one, man. That's a good one.
Six pick sixes.
45 touchdowns. He was responsible.
That's a quarterback stat. That's a quarterback stat.
Passing and rushing combined, 45
That's
touchdowns.
impressive. It's impressive. 6 pick sixes is also impressive, bro.
That's crazy.
Man, I don't know. Hard for me.
That's hard for you, Joe? Come on, man. You got to give us something. Got to give us something, Joe.
I'll go with Michael Parsons.
I don't hate that. I don't hate that, Joey.
Number 9 for me is Max Crosby.
Max Crosby for you, Chubbs. All right.
I got Trent Williams.
I don't hate that. But there was somebody who did play quarterback better than Dak Prescott this year. I mean, Josh Allen. Dak Prescott. Number 9.
Too many quarterbacks. Come on.
I only got 2 more quarterbacks in this list. After that,
That's half your list.
I only had 2 quarterbacks on my list.
I do have Dak. I have Dak. I'll put Dak at 9.
I just have. He has 2 more. He said I just have 2 total.
I got Dak at 9.
I didn't want to make it a quarterback heavy list. I wanted to kind of spread it out a little bit.
No. I get it. But Max Crosby's definitely a fucking top 10 player in the league, Chubbs. I'm sorry.
But he almost got DPOI this year.
A lot of players did.
We didn't say top 10 player in the league. We said top 10 season. We had a top 10 season in your opinion this year.
Can't have a top 3 defensive season. So I got a top 10. I'm hating though. All right, next, number 8, Chubbs.
Travis Kelce.
I have Micah Parsons at 8.
That's who I have at 8 as well. I have Micah at 8.
Jason Kelce.
7.
I got CD.
7. I have Brock Purdy.
Brock. Big Brock.
That is Big Brock. Let's see.
I ain't have him on my list though.
He's not on my list either. We're at 7, right? We're at 7.
Yeah.
At 7, I have Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Damn.
Oh, that's a good one. That is a good one.
I'm at 6.
Actually gonna put another defensive player here
yeah.
at 7. I got Roquan. Roquan had a really good year.
He didn't make my list, but yeah, he did. I appreciate that.
Yeah, I got Roquan. He balled.
I got 6. Fucking ultimate game changer. Basically, if he wins, if he plays, his team typically wins, and it seems like he's always making a fucking play for his team. TJ Watt. It's number 6 for me.
That's my number 6.
TJ.
That's not my number 6. Sorry, Myles Garrett's number 6 for me.
Myles Garrett. I don't have him.
Actually, no, I'm sorry. Apologize. I don't have Myles Garrett on my list. I'm sorry. He's an honorable mention. I apologize. 6. I have Tyreek Hill.
Okay.
He would have been the number 1 receiver on the list for me, but he dropped too many clutch passes. So.
6, I have Jahmyr Gibbs.
All right.
This line bites, bro. There's no way Jahmyr Gibbs.
At number 6.
Yeah. No, we're not just going right over that, bro.
Rookie year.
I know.
The best offensive player on his team. Like, what we talking about?
Well, hey.
He was
I said he had a top 10 season. He had a top 10.
He was the second best rookie. He was the second best rookie on his team.
At number 6,
no, we're not going ahead.
He had 1,000 yards. 1,000 yards.
What'd you say, Joey?
Jahmyr Gibbs or Sam Laporte?
I got CD, man. I got CD.
All right.
Jahmyr Gibbs or Sam Laporte?
Shut up, Wayne. What do you got? Wayne?
That's not the question.
Number 6, Wayne.
Who's better?
I got TJ, bro. Jahmyr
better
Gibbs or
than
Sam Laporte?
All right, number 5. I got Dan Laporte.
I got it.
I got Micah at number 5.
I got 5. Okay.
No. Who I said was 6? I had Tyreek.
Laporte got Jared Goff, bro. Like,
Well, I got Micah at 5, so you got TJ at 5. As you're saying.
Yeah, I have TJ at 5.
I apologize. I don't have TJ at 5. I have CD Lamb at 5. Sorry. Go.
I got Puka at 5.
What is this man got going on over there?
Yo, they didn't perform well this year. These players.
Jahmyr Gibbs is not a fucking top 6.
I get you, man.
Hey, number 4, I got Tyreek Hill.
That's crazy.
Number 4, you got Tyreek Hill. That's right. I got number 4. I got Tyreek Hill as well, man.
Number 4, I have TJ Watt.
Okay.
I have CD at 4.
We all should have the same top 3.
I don't think we will, but go ahead.
We all should have the same top 3.
My number 3 is Lamar Jackson.
I like it. That's where I'm going. I'm going with Lamar Jackson.
I have Lamar too at 3.
Are we talking about based on the year?
I didn't think that.
Yeah, what's happening? And what's happened throughout the year? Who was the best player in the league this year? Based on this year, I got Patrick
best.
Mahomes
We're not at number 1. We only at 3.
I got Patrick Mahomes at 3.
Oh, okay.
Wow,
okay.
I'm surprised. I got Patrick Mahomes at 2.
Patrick Mahomes is at 2 for me as well.
Lamar Jackson's at 2 for me. So we all should have the same number 1 then.
No,
yeah, we all have the same.
Run, Christian, run.
I have Patrick Mahomes. I don't have Patrick Mahomes at all. On purpose.
You don't have Patrick Mahomes on yours?
No, I didn't put him in on purpose. Like, I didn't put him in, or Travis Kelce. Like, I didn't put him in.
Well, I don't think Travis Kelce should be top 10 this year.
Him or Myles Garrett.
I consider.
Yeah, I don't think any of them should be top 10.
Even though Myles Garrett might probably win the DPOY. Go
ahead. I put him in on purpose. I put like other players. I got Tyreek at 2.
You got Tyreek at 2?
I got Tyreek at 2.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
Yo, DL.
Who's number 1 for you, DL?
CMC.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought you said Lamar at 1. I forgot you had him at 3.
No.
I thought you had left CMC off this list. I was about to go crazy.
CMC was no doubt the best player in football this season.
Yeah. I had him off.
Yeah, he had a run and then someone hit the bed.
Oh, Ron. Yeah, literally the best football player this season. He was unstoppable. I don't know how many hat tricks he gave us. He had like three touchdown games.
Yeah, you had him on your
this
team.
season.
He didn't go to The championship in fantasy is crazy.
Man. My
Wasn't you
quarterback,
asked this year too?
Justin
Yeah.
Fields, didn't produce like I.
Yeah, you picked up Justin Fields. He got hurt.
Man,
And he came back, start balling, though.
He definitely
I
did.
traded him, buddy.
You traded him out there? That's what Wayne did. He dropped A-Chain. Picked his ass up. Kept him all season.
Brian paid the first 4 games, and then the 5th game, he want to go crazy. Like, crazy.
Oh, yeah, he was snapping for me.
Bro, I
He
would have
was
won game.
snapping
I
for
would have
me.
won. I would have been in this.
I know. I'm
All
glad
right,
you
man.
dropped him.
Last topic of the day, because we got to get to it, because it's actually the headline of the episode. Super Bowl predictions. Tell me who you guys got winning the Super Bowl this year in the Super Bowl rematch. Tell me keys to the game for the team you have winning and how they're going to win. Go ahead. Start us off. Whoever wants to go.
I'm hating. Give me the 49ers. And I got keys to victory. Run the fucking football.
Okay.
That's your astute coach's breakdown for us, Chubb.
Okay, Wayne. So you know what I would do? You know what I'd do? I'd press the shit out of fucking receivers because all goddamn Patty Mahomes is doing is quick little dumps the first fucking half. So that's what I would do. My DBs would be in their fucking face. And they got the DBs for it. All right? I'm making it known to the refs. Watch the fucking hook because my defensive ends are going to get pressure on them bum-ass tackles you have.
It sounds like a very non-biased opinion. Keep going.
And Fred Warner just is going to, I personally believe it, because you said he's better cover. Linebacker in the league, best one. He is going to be on Travis Kelce. I just believe that the Chiefs just played the Ravens, beat them, and seemed like the game wasn't even close. It was only 17-10. And you're playing against a team that is a full force. A team that is going to run the football. They're not going to second guess. They're going to get back to it even if you're stopping it because that's their bread and butter. I just think the 49ers are going to impose their will this Super Bowl by running the football on the Chiefs. Keep Patty off the field. And by doing that, you need to control clock, the time of possession, and you need to run the football. And you're shaking your head, but that's exactly what's going to happen. They're going to run the football. I'm shaking my head
because I was just saying that don't matter. Well, go ahead.
It does matter, especially when you're playing Kyle Shanahan. So
he was up 28-3 and then not run the ball.
It's fine. He's on 49ers. They got good track records. So
they lost to him last time.
They're gonna beat him this time.
Well, I got the Chiefs, man. I got the Chiefs winning this game. I can't bet against Patty. The only time I had to bet against Patty this playoffs was when they played the Dolphins. But no, I think Patty is going to go out there and do exactly what he needs to do to win this game. And if they need him to score a touchdown with 30 seconds left, he's going to score. If they need him to put them in field position to kick a field goal to win the game, he's going to do it. I don't think anybody's going to stop him. Fred Warner, WB, whatever you want, all the Warner channels, it doesn't matter.
Fred Flintstone.
You can't stop Travis Kelce and the Patrick Mahomes duo. Like, people have tried it so many times. When they want to ball, they will ball. Rashee Rice, I believe Rashee Rice is going to get off. What I've seen from the Kansas City Chiefs this playoffs is that they have been running a lot more receiver screens, and those receiver screens are working. If it wasn't for that holding penalty for that last game, that would have been a touchdown. And I think we're going to see a lot of that. Unfortunately, Mecole Hardman is on his way to the Super Bowl. So that can be a disadvantage for the Chiefs. But that's it.
Couple things. I said if the Chiefs made the playoffs, they more likely make it to the Super Bowl, most likely win the Super Bowl. I'm standing on that. I hate that because I don't want to see kind of hypocritical to say, but I don't want to see the same team win again. Past 4 years, same team in the Super Bowl. Um, that being said, I do think the Chiefs will win this game. Kansas City is just a more experienced team. I think 49ers do have more firepower as far as offense and defense goes as a whole. But you don't bet against Patty, like Joe just said. Key to the game is definitely going to be I don't know. Well, they said Pacheco wasn't practicing earlier. If he's healthy, I think if he can get a few touches to get some yards, that some significant yards, that's definitely going to be the reason why. Because I don't think offense is going to dominate in that fashion because 49ers defense has some good DBs. But at the end of the day, like I said, it's Chiefs. But with that being said, with this win, if Kansas City wins, I think Patty has an argument to not have to win as many Super Bowls as Brady to be better than him. Some people may think that. Sorry, I'm bringing up a whole nother conversation. We didn't talk about this last week. It was on the dock. Some people think that he already is. In his first 6 years, stats prove it. But what he's done is kind of impressive. And I'm not. I'm a hater, but I'm not going to not give credit where credit is due. But yeah, I just think, like I said, Chiefs made it to Super Bowl. Most likely going to win it. So I'm taking the Chiefs. 31, 21.
21.
136, 5.3. 182, 6.1. Do you know how you stop a great pass rush, guys? By running the football. The Chiefs have been committed to running the football.
Yeah.
There's no bullying. They said they were going to get bullied last week. There was not. The bullies got bullied, according to people. And that was against the best run defense in the league. The 49ers have struggled versus a run. That's where they can be had. Every game they've been down is because these teams have been able to run the ball successfully, but these teams didn't stick to it. Andy Reid will stick to it. And more importantly, unlike these other teams, the Chiefs don't make mistakes. And once they get the lead on you, they will get conservative and not make mistakes to keep themselves from giving you an opportunity to win the game. This game, it's going to be close in the beginning of the game. It's going to be a close, hard-fought game. Probably going to halftime 10-7, something like that. But the ending score of this game will be 20-31. The Chiefs will win this. Patty will submit himself with a back-to-back. The Chiefs will officially be a dynasty. And it's going to be, like DL said, the conversations will be had. The Chiefs are going to get this done running the ball. Creed Humphrey and the crew, they're going to do a good job running. They can't hold you. Quick passes. They're going to get things done. One thing that this 49ers team hasn't been the best at is actually tackling. They've been missing a lot of tackles, especially in the open field. The Chiefs have guys on their team that can do that. So, it's going to be a good game. I think the Chiefs know they have to stop Christian McCaffrey. If you really think about what the Chiefs have been doing this entire offseason, this playoffs, they've been taking away every team's best feature from them. Dolphins, they took away the passing game. Dolphins couldn't really pass the game. Do you think the Bills ran the ball all that much because they wanted to? No. The Chiefs gave them the run. And they're going to do the same thing they gave the Ravens, for the Ravens, thinking they had to pass the ball. Now, do I think Kyle Shanahan's smarter than that? But there's going to get to a point in the game where the Chiefs get up almost 2 scores, and Kyle Shanahan will panic. He's going to put Purdy in a bad situation. And when that happens, Chris Jones will be able to enforce his will on this game. Willie Gay should be back this game as well. So, Kansas City Chiefs will win. Patrick Mahomes will win MVP, and Pacheco will go for over 100 yards in the Super Bowl. Got the Kansas City
Is that a ticket? Should I put money on that? Because that was like a parlay right there, what she said.
Well, Chris Jones, if you got prize pick, Chris Jones over a half sack, book it. You know what I'm saying? The tackles on the Chiefs aren't the best, but guess what? Patty pocket presence is the best in the NFL. You look at throughout the years, even last year they said, yo, those tackles ain't this, they ain't that. Patty only been sacked one time this entire playoffs, and he plays 3 games.
That's
You look
sacked
at
twice.
twice in 3 games. But if you look over the last 6 playoff games he's played, I think he's been sacked like 4 times. It's kind of crazy.
You hear what Nick Bosa said? They hold a lot.
Also heard everybody else say that. So, yeah,
Must be
got the
a
Chiefs.
consensus.
Back to the refs again. Consensus is the Chiefs will win the Super Bowl. Patty will cement himself, and there'll be a lot of good conversations to come back to next Monday. So, all right, man. Anything else y'all want to say to the people before we get up out of here?
Nah, man.
All right, fellas. Till next time, we'll see y'all. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. My name is Wayne, and we'll holla.
Recording stopped.